Time now for sports with Scott Breen.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We're down to our top 2 local sports stories of the year. Appropriately enough, number 2 features a dynamic duo with contrasting roads to the same mountaintop. Casey Conlon shows us how they just a couple weeks ago cashed in.
29 might not seem that old, but for Ty Erickson, Saturday night was a lifetime in the making.
This is what I've been dreaming about since I was a little kid, being a world champion. And for the last 10 years, this is all I thought about, and now that it's been able to come true, I couldn't be more happy.
The NFR had been Erickson's kryptonite. This year marked the 3rd time he'd come to Las Vegas #1 in the world, but had never left that way. And that luck continued in rounds 1 and 2.
I didn't have the week that I wanted when it first started. I broke the first 2 barriers, and that put me way behind. We just kind of persevered and kept going at them every night. We started doing a lot better, and the last couple rounds were awesome.
Erickson will particularly remember round 9. He finally timed his run perfectly to win it with a 3.6, but still needed traveling partner Ty Waguespack to miss his steer, which almost never happens to the 2-time world champion. But Wags' steer stopped right out of the chute, and suddenly all Erickson had to do in Saturday's finale was not miss himself. Easier said than done.
Sometimes when all you have to do is tip over steer, that's the hardest part about it, rather than when you have to go at one, everything worked out and I couldn't be more happy.
A clean 4-4 gave the Helena Bulldogger all he's ever wanted. An hour later, Montana's attention turned to a 21-year-old rookie who acted like anything but.
There is ice water running through the veins of the Miles City, Montana cowboy.
Haven Meged came into the final 2nd in the world and led the average almost the entire way as the steadiest calf roper in Sin City. But it wasn't always that way.
I had one of the worst 4th of July rodeos year. I went 20 rodeos, won $800. I wanted to quit after that. I told my mom I wanted to go home. So just without them pushing me to be here, I wouldn't be here without them.
He turned a bad cowboy Christmas into a great actual one after locking up the average Saturday night. But then Meged had to wait, the longest wait of his young life. Former world champion Shane Hanchey could still pass him in the world standings with a 7.0. When the clock stopped at 7.1, Meged could finally exhale.
I knew how close it was, but I didn't know that I won it by $1,200. They said if my traveling partner's calf didn't get up, I would have lost the world title. I'll go buy him $1,200.
A small price to pay for one of the best rookie seasons in PRCA history.
Just to get to win the college finals, rookie of the year, the average title, and the gold buckle, it's an awesome year.
And again, Haven Meged, only 21 years old and sharp as a whip out on that rodeo trail. It's anyone's guess on how many gold buckles he eventually claims. Later tonight in sports, we unveil our top local story of 2019, and it is not even close. It'll be worth staying awake to see. A reminder, college basketball tonight. Grizz men and women are playing Sac State. Bobcats are facing Northern Arizona. We are back in a moment.